Today I am going to build the most dangerous eyeball in the world. And well, in my collection of eyeballs of over 100 different eyes worth over $1 million, I already have some of the most dangerous eyes ever, like this spiked eye. Now this spiked eye is currently the most dangerous eyeball to ever exist because it is the only eye in the world that has a spike sticking straight out of the eyeball. And I actually made this eyeball by myself about 3 years ago, and it is still the most dangerous eyeball today because this spike sticking out of the eye. However, in today's video, we're gonna put this eyeball to shame because we are going to build an even crazier eyeball, and we are going to build the most dangerous eyeball to ever exist. One that's even more insane than this. The most dangerous eye in the world that I will be building today will even be more dangerous than the real eyeball that I lost. Now, I lost this eyeball to cancer when I was only 2 years old after my mom took this picture of me, and well, that's what led to me losing this eyeball because I had cancer in my eye, and this was super dangerous. But today we're gonna make an eyeball that's even more dangerous than that. So let's build the most dangerous eye to ever exist. So to build the most dangerous eyeball in the world and to make it even crazier than my already spiked eye, we are going to do this right now and be safe by wearing this hairnet and making this eyeball crazy. Now, I haven't made my own eyeball in over 3 years, so this is going to be insane. But right here, we have everything needed to make this eyeball, like polymer clay right here, and then all of these things right here are the spikes that we are going to use for this most dangerous eye. I mean, just look at these spikes. They are absolutely insane. Compared to the most dangerous eyeball that I have now, the spikes that we are going to add to a new eyeball today are going to be way crazier. So enough chit chat, and let's make the most dangerous eye to ever exist. My first step is to get some clay and start making the shape of my eye. And next, I need to grab one of the eyeballs from my collection to use as a sample of an eye. So here's the eyeball that I'm gonna use, and this is the clay, so I need to start making this clay look like this eye. Okay, so I got this clay over here, and then I used just a little bit to shape my eyeball, and I would say it's definitely pretty close. All right, I have made the shapes of the eyeballs. I have 4 different shapes because I have 4 different spikes to make eyes. And now I put the spikes inside of the eyeball molds, and then we're gonna bake it, and the eyeball should almost be done. This is going to be insane. This spiked eye is going to be crazy. All right, so here are all 4 of the spikes, and now I'm gonna place them inside of the eyes. Starting with the little spike, let's put it in this eyeball right here and gently press down. So I have the first spike inside of the eye, and that looks crazy, but that's just the smallest spike. I just finished getting every single eyeball created, and as you can see, the spikes go from little all the way to the biggest spiked eye ever. When this eyeball is finished, it's going to look absolutely insane. The next step is to take every single eyeball and place them on the cooking sheet. So here we go. The second eyeball is there, the third eyeball is there, and lastly, this eye. And now we put it in the oven. But first, we let the oven get to 275 degrees. It is finally time to put the eyeballs inside of the oven. So let's open this thing up, grab the eyes, and place them inside of here. And now we wait for 30 minutes. But I cannot believe how I'm making my own eyeball from home. And not only just an eyeball, the most dangerous eye to ever exist. Because all of these eyeballs in my collection cost thousands and thousands of dollars, like this $10,000 realistic eye and this $100,000 diamond eye. So if the eyeballs that I am making turn out good, I can start making every single eyeball by myself. So let's just wait for these eyeballs to be done cooking and see how they turn out. All right, guys, it is finally done, so let's open this thing up, grab the eyeballs, and let them dry. So this is what the eyeballs currently look like. They should be hard now. I just have to let them dry and it will all be good and I can finally try them on. But these things look crazy. It is finally time. The eyeballs are completely cooled off. And now it is time to try them on and see which one is the best fitting and the most dangerous eye ever. So I'm gonna start with this little tiny spike eyeball. And this thing looks so crazy. But let's see if this eyeball will fit in my eye socket and see what the most dangerous eye looks like. So here we go. Is it gonna fit? It's in my eye socket. And yo, the eyeball is in there. Whoa, okay. That did not fit. The eyeball fell out. So the first little spike eye did not work. So let's go on to the second biggest spiked eye. So this second spiked eyeball is a little bit bigger. And I think the shape of this eyeball also fits my eye socket way more. So let's put this eyeball in and see what this spiked eye looks like. Yo, it fits pretty well. All right, the eyeball is in and yo, this thing looks crazy. This is definitely the best spiked eye so far, but we still have two more and they are even more insane. We are now to the third spiked eyeball and the spikes just keep getting bigger and bigger, but this one is absolutely insane. So let's put on this spiked eyeball and see what it looks like. Here we go. The eyeball is in and it actually fits really, really well. But here is the eyeball and it looks absolutely insane. This is definitely one of the most dangerous eyes to ever exist. And now for the last and final eye, the most dangerous eyeball to ever exist in the entire world that I just built from scratch. And it is even crazier than my old spiked eyeball that I have. This spiked eyeball has always been so good to me, but the spike is so small. So instead, I just built the biggest spiked eye ever. And the difference between these two is absolutely insane. So out with the old spiked eye and in with the new, because right here is the most insane eye I have ever created. So let's put this eyeball in and see what it looks like. It fits insanely well, but yo, this thing is crazy. You can literally see the spike. It is so big, and this is definitely the most dangerous eye to ever exist in the entire world. So out of all 4 eyeballs, I'm gonna throw these 3 away, and we're only going to keep the biggest spike because this eye is insane. So the eyeball on the left is my old spiked eye that I created, and the one on the right is the new spiked eye and definitely the most dangerous eye in the world. All right, this is me wearing my new spiked eye, and as you can see, the spike is way bigger and way more dangerous, making this easily the most dangerous eyeball ever, and I built it all by myself. So if you are watching this video right now, drop a like for the new dangerous eyeball that I just created, and make sure you're subscribed, and also drop a comment and let me know what eyeball I should make next, and I might just make that eyeball because that eye turned out amazing in today's video. So with that being said, I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace!